Hey guys, it's Georgia from Georgia's Cakes, and today I'm going to show you how to make my simple sponge cake. So many people ask me for my recipe, if there's anything special I do, but honestly, it's so simple, basic ingredients, and it's just the method which I'm about to show you. So let's get started. For this, we're going to need 250 grams of butter, that's unsalted butter. We've got 250 grams of caster sugar, 4 eggs, which I've weighed out, which are 200 grams of egg, 250 grams of self-raising flour, and a bit of extra softened butter just to line our cake tin. And just to flavour the cake, we've got some vanilla extract. So the first thing we're going to do is put the butter on to melt. So I've got a pan here, and just put the whole lot into a pan. And set this on a low heat just for it to melt through. You don't want to get it too hot. So while the butter's melting, it's a good time to line your cake tins. I've got two 6-inch cake tins, and we're going to divide the mixture into both. Now I'm going to coat the whole of the inside with my extra butter that I've got. You can use cooking release spray if you want. I just find this sticks the paper better. So I'm going to brush the bottom and all around the sides. And you want a good coating because you really want the paper to stick. So I've got the best trick to line the cake tins. I'm just going to get some greaseproof paper, and you want to get the width of the cake tin, just roughly, it's okay, and then fold the paper in half and just trim off the excess. I'm just going to rip it, it's easier. So from here, you want to fold it in half, then half again, and from that centre point, half it into a triangle, and another triangle, and then you want to cut it to the same radius as the cake tin. And hopefully you get two perfect circles. And if it's joined, just rip them apart. How easy was that? So I'm going to put that at the bottom of each cake tin. And it should fit perfectly snug. And now I like to go around the whole cake tin with some more paper. And my theory is that if any of the tin is showing, the cake is going to stick to. So it's really important to cover as much of the tin as possible. I'm just going to use some excess pieces of paper and just go around the sides. So as you can see, both cake tins are nicely lined. You can't see any tin showing, which is great. And by this time, my butter has fully melted. It's not come to the boil because I haven't let it get too hot either. So what I do is a little cheat here because I can't be bothered to wash up that many bowls. So I'm going to leave the butter in the pan and add my caster sugar straight in. And mix that in. And what it will become is a thick paste of butter and sugar. So keep mixing that in until it's all incorporated. So as you can see, we've got a thick paste and all the butter and sugar has mixed in with each other, and now we can add the eggs. But before I do that, I'm just going to break the eggs up with a fork so it mixes in easier. And mix the eggs through. Now the best part of this is because we haven't done the creaming method where you cream the butter and sugar together, the eggs won't curdle the mix and it mixes in a lot easier. And you can do it all by hand, which is even better. So the eggs are mixed in nicely, and I'm going to add a tiny bit of vanilla extract, which is actually more of a paste. I just think it intensifies the vanilla flavour more. So it's about a teaspoon. The best part about this sponge recipe is that you can literally flavour it however you want. You can chuck some lemon zest in, orange zest, some cocoa powder. But I always have the base of vanilla just because I think it enhances the flavour. Right, so that's all mixed in nicely, and now we can go in with the flour. Now you don't need to get all busy and sifting the flour and making a mess. It can go straight in. I'm using self-raising flour because the raising ingredient is already mixed in perfectly, so why would I bother with adding my own? And also you don't need to sift it because we only used to sift it back in the day when the bags of flour were mixed in with God knows what else was in the shop, and we don't have any of that today, which is lucky. So that can go straight into there. And mix it through. Just going to gently fold the flour at first. So the flour's mixed in, I've made sure there's no lumps, and you can see you've got this beautiful smooth texture of cake batter. Now I'm going to pour it into the tins. Now I'm a perfectionist, so I'm going to weigh the mixture into the tins, and if my calculations are correct, you need 475 grams of mixture in each tin. So the cakes are in the tins nice and evenly, and I'm going to put them in the oven, which has been preheated at 180 degrees Celsius, and they take about 40 to 45 minutes. I say a range because every oven's different. I check after 35 minutes and give them a rotate. Okay, so they are perfectly baked, and you can tell they're fully cooked because, well, they're nicely evenly golden brown, and when you touch them there is a spring back and you can feel that it's firm on the inside. I go on my baker's instinct. You can start using a knife and seeing if it's cooked on the inside, but I've tried that and it doesn't actually work because they're still sunk in the middle, so I go on my instinct. Now I'm going to leave them in the tins until they're cool enough to handle with my hands, and then take them out to leave them to completely cool. So because of the way we've lined them, they should slide out easily. And I'm just going to take off all the paper so it allows the cake to breathe. As you can see, the sponges come out really nicely. We've got those really nice smooth edges because of the way we line the tins. You can also see there are no butter lumps in there because of the way we melted the butter. I'm telling you, this is a foolproof recipe. It works for me every time, and you can do whatever you want with it. Flavor it, decorate it, and I want to see your creations. So if you don't follow me already, head to Instagram and follow @GeorgesCakes. Make sure you tag me because I want to see everything you create. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel too, so you can always be updated with my newest videos. And if you don't follow me already on Instagram, I'm @GeorgesCakes. Make sure you tag me with all your creations because I'd love to see what you do with them, and I'll see you next time.